Leader, on Saturday I was fortunate enough to have a ticket to go to the rugby match, and on my way back from the rugby match, as I was walking through Dublin City, I was struck by the number of houses that were locked up. Nobody living in them, just locked up. And on my drive home, driving through Rathfarnham, I found an entire block of apartments empty. Over close to Stillorgan, an entire block of apartments empty. And when I look into it a little bit further, I find there are 81,000 addresses in Ireland that are unoccupied. Some of them owned by AIB, some of them owned by Pepper, some of them owned by vulture funds. Who knows? But they're empty. There's nobody in them. And today, AIB got paid 300 odd million to buy back the 2.whatever% shareholding the government still had in that bank. And at the same time, the Minister has lifted the cap on senior bankers' salaries above $500,000 a year. I got to ask, where are our priorities? I know there's a debate in the other house on homelessness and on lift the roof and all that sort of thing, but 81,000 addresses with nobody in them. A bank that has now, thanks to the taxpayers of this company, would that bank now consider going back to the people who are on their knees and perhaps give them a break? Maybe give them a 60-year mortgage, which they can pass on to their kids. At least they'll have something to pass on. Give them a break. Instead of that, we saved them and they saved themselves by throwing all of the debt out to vulture funds who are now sitting back waiting to make a profit. There is something terribly wrong when there are 81,000 addresses empty in this country and we see and hear of people that have nowhere to live. It really is outrageous. And yesterday evening, driving home, I listened to Matt Carty on the radio talking about Ukrainian refugees and about how maybe we were too generous towards them. How rich is that when they'll be outside the gate tonight protesting about homelessness, etc.